Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Happy Sunday. It might be raining where you are. It's raining where I am. So if it is, be careful out there. Watch the roads. Stay safe. Stay dry. Welcome to another episode of TKTV. I'm your host, Tracy Knight. Of course, I put the TK in TKTV. And I am so excited to be here. I just kind of wanted to share something with you guys. Now, if this is your first time hanging out with me here, welcome, welcome. Come on in, come on in. There's seats enough. There's enough for everybody, okay? And I'm so glad to have you. Now, here at TKTV, because I am an independent beauty consultant with Mary Kay. Okay, I gotta put some lotion on my hands. I have to wash my hands, and then I need to put some hand cream on. And right now I'm using my wild berry and passion flower hand cream. Okay, but like I was saying, I do occasionally talk about my Mary Kay. We talk about beauty, we talk about skincare, we talk about color tips, tricks, trends, whatever. Because I do what I love and I love what I do, and I love my Mary Kay. But we're not talking about Mary Kay tonight. Unless, of course, you want to, just drop a comment. We'll talk about it, you and I. I got you. Just you and me. But we're not talking about that tonight. Tonight, we're talking about dinner and a movie. Dinner and a movie. Now, I know it's early. It's about, let me see. I'm going to turn my computer on while we're talking. It's about 6:43, and we've been home for a few minutes, right? So, it was date night, and we don't have a specific date night, my husband and I, but we go out. You gotta keep that spice, y'all. You gotta keep the spice. Anyway, we went out tonight. I'm trying to pull this up for you guys. Hold on. Well, you guys are not gonna see it because I'm doing it on my computer, and let's see. Let's do it this way. Anyway, I'll pull it up in a second because I've been wanting some information. Anyway, it's dinner and a movie. I'm so excited. Dinner and a movie, right? But where we went tonight takes dinner and a movie to a whole new level. Now, some of you may have been blessed to already experience this type of thing already, but me, look, I keep to myself, right? And so but this was new to me, all right? And I absolutely loved it. Now, first of all, the movie that we went to go see was Guardians of the Galaxy, right? Don't worry, I'm not going to tell you about it. I'm not going to do that spoiler thing. I'm not even going to say spoiler alert and then tell you. I'm not going to do it. All I'm going to tell you is see the movie. It's a great movie. It's funny. It's got that laughter. It's got tears. It's got everything. Okay. It's a good movie. And if you're a Marvel fan and a Guardians fan, okay, you definitely have to see the movie. All right. And that's all I'm going to tell you is see the movie. It was really good. So what I'm sharing tonight isn't as much about what we saw, but where we saw it. Okay. So hold on. Oh, there we go. See, I knew I would be able to pull up one way faster than the other. Okay. So we went to a place called Alamo Drafthouse Cinema. If you've heard about it, raise your hand. Okay. Some of you probably have. Okay. But a lot of us, including me, did not know what it was. Now, I can honestly say that when my husband told me about it, there was something in the back of my head, right here, between these little strange twists that I got bored and, I got bored and played in my hair. It is what it is. But it was something in the back of my head that was like, I thought I heard about something like that. Sounded, fancy schmancy to me, right? But I know that they exist. Let me say that. I know they exist. I just didn't know they existed so close to us or to moi. Okay? But they do. The Alamo Draft House Cinema is how they say, the place to go for the best cinematic experience. I mean, it merges dinner and a movie perfectly. And the locations that are nearest to me, because I live in Oxon Hill, Maryland, the locations that are, let me see, listed that are nearer to me is in what they call the DC metro area. And there are two, I believe. The one in Crystal City, if you live here, you know, okay? And the one on Bryant Street near Rhode Island Avenue, or somewhere down in that area in DC. Okay. So those two are the nearest near me, right? So that's where we went. And when I say I was impressed. I mean, who am I? Who am I? Just John Q. Public, and I am impressed with it. Like I said, some of you have already been there, done it, but like, girl, yeah, It's I. It's I. Well, it was more than I for me. It was really, 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 really nice. So we drove to Crystal City, right? Parked in the parking lot underneath the stores and everything. And I gotta say, I used to work in Crystal City, right? It has changed a lot since I worked down there. It has changed a lot, but for the better. It's just amazing down there. So when we got out, we went outside, went into the theater, um, went up the escalators. I mean, the decorations are nice. They got the what they call it, billboards of the movies that they've played, will be playing, things of that nature on the wall as you go up the escalator and or the stairs. You know I took the escalator, right? Okay, so going up the thing and you come into the area where you buy your tickets, pay for your tickets or whatever, and the people back there are so nice. They were so helpful. They were helping this one gentleman to find where the metro was so that he could take the metro back, from where he came. I guess somebody dropped him off and he needed to take the metro back. But they were ever so helpful. Very nice. So you're facing the people there and they're telling you about the tickets and they're telling you where you're going to be sitting and everything else like that. Now, I'm going to put the link to the website in my description so that you guys can go and see it, because you know what? I'm new to this whole YouTube editing with the whole video together because I just want to share all that technological stuff. I ain't got time for that, but I will learn it so that this can be a more smoother, easier to watch transition and experience. Okay, but tonight we ain't got no pictures. We got no video, okay? But we do have a link. You can click the link and you can go and see where I was and what I was doing, okay? It's really nice. It's family friendly. I mean, it's really nice. But so I get lost. You go in the front, you pay for your tickets. To the right, when you bear to the right, okay? There's a bar area plus a little bit of seating. So if you're there early and you're meeting some friends for the movie and you're not going to be eating in on the theater while you're there, that's a great place to go ahead and get your pre-movie meal on, get your pre-movie drink on before you go into the theater and check out whatever film you're going to be watching, right? Now, we were doing the experience where you are in the movie theater and you're going to have this whole dining experience. We were in theater 1, which is called The Big Show. The Big Show. Okay. And that's when you go in and you sit down and you know how when you're I don't want to say the hospital because I don't want to put somebody in a bad mood, but that's what it made me think of. Those trays that when you're sitting up in the bed and they slide those trays to you in front of you so you can eat. Well, these were like a mixture of that and the desktop that we used to have when we were way little. Not, well, I don't know how little y'all was, but way little, and it was like it's a L shape that kind of comes around for you. That, and in that little L shape, you know what, me and the light, we're gonna fight. We do this every week. The light shape is a place for your drink, okay, and your food. And the way it works is once you get in and you sit down and stuff like that, your server's coming around and he's going to ask you questions like, is this your first time here? Do you know what you want? Things of that nature. They were really nice and they were really prompt. I will give the service maybe about an 8 out of 10. Okay, maybe 8.5 out of 10. All right. But I was still impressed. And the way you order your food, because your ticket's already paid for, right? You paid for your tickets. You're sitting there and you can order your food. Underneath the tray is a place where they slide the menus. And the menus ain't itty bitty, okay? They're not itty bitty. They're big. And there's a light underneath that tray so that you can look at it without disturbing everybody else. I just figured that out. I said that, and as I was saying that, it just made sense to me because it's dark in the theater. It's dark in the theater. So you're thinking when they give you this menu that's all nice colorized and laminated and everything, how am I supposed to see all this? Well, the nice gentleman did point out that there was a nice little lamp that was underneath the tray, right? And you could put it and it fit. It's like, oh, I see it now. So you can go ahead and look through the menu and find out what you want. They had an extensive selection of things you can eat. They had burgers, they had wings, they had Philly cheesesteak, they had fish and chips. I think they even had salads that you can have with it. I'm pulling up the menus now so that I can kind of, tell you what we saw. Um, we were at the Crystal City thing. So we're going to look at the food menu. And like I said, it was pretty. It was nice. It's clean and everything else like that, right? So let me look at the food. That's what I wanted to do. Hold on, y'all. Work with me on this one. Work with me on this one. Because I wanted to see the food, not necessarily the movies. Anyway, nice and clean, nice setup. And oh, they have this thing called bottomless popcorn. And you know how when you eat your popcorn at home, even the microwave ones, you pour it in a bowl, you grab your drink, and you go sit on the couch. They bring your popcorn not in bags, y'all, not in bags, in these cute little silver bowls. And it's already sprinkled with your salt, pepper, and butter. And sometimes you can get the Parmesan of flavored butter. You can get Parmesan and on top of it, or truffle seasoning. I've never had truffle seasoning. I may have to try that. But it's a bottomless popcorn, so I guess you get more. It's more. They have bottomless sodas, so if you get a drink, you can get a refill for as long as you're sitting there, right? Different types of pop. They got chips and fries, pickle fries. I've never had pickle fries. They got, like I said, wings. That's just the appetizers. They've got the burgers. They've got pizza. They've got a big freaking cookie shake. I read that off the menu, but I didn't get one because it sounds like it would probably take me way over my calories, right? They've got salads. They've got Cobb salad, garden salad, Caesar salad. So for us veggies out there, I don't even know why I say us, because I mean, I like a good salad, but it's not my go-to all the time. But I do love a good Caesar salad. They have the salads up there, the entrees. They have the chicken tenders, like I said, fish and chips. They had a buffalo cauliflower basket. I skimmed right past that. I'm not gonna lie to you. I did. They got pizzas, all kinds, pepperonis, carnivores. I guess that's the meat lovers pizza. They've got sandwiches like the burgers, chicken sandwiches, Philly cheesesteak. They even got a vegan burger for you vegans. They've got a vegan burger, y'all. They got sweets like the chocolate chip cookies. And from what I saw on somebody's plate, I was kind of being a little nosy as I was leaving the theater. That cookie was about that big. It was a good sized cookie. I don't think I can eat all three of it, but you get three of those. The drinks, they've got shakes like vanilla shake, chocolate shake, strawberry shake, cookie shake, salted caramel shake, chocolate peanut butter shake, which is becoming my all-time favorite flavor lately. They've got beers. Okay, they got the draft beers. They also have the signature cocktails like the margaritas. There's a watermelon margarita. There is a Top Hat Mule gin and cucumbers, but they call it gin and cukes or whatever. Pineapple, Irish coffees, things of that nature. The menu, they have quite a few selections here. They've got red wine, white wine, rose wine, and different whiskeys, rums, gins. All of this is on the menu, y'all. Boozy shakes. I don't know if I want something that's sweet with booze in it, but that's not me. But they got different drinks, Coke, Diet Coke, lemon. I had lemonade. They even got Red Bull, bottomless coffee. I mean, it's a lot of stuff on there, as if you were in a restaurant. Oh my God! So you take this little piece of paper, which is maybe a little less than 5 by 7, and you write it down what you want, like fish and chips, lemonade. That's what I wrote on mine. You stick it at the front of that little tray as it's swung out. At the very end of it, you stick your piece of paper in there. And at the front is a slot for the paper. There's a pen, and then there is a button that you push. So when you're ready to place your order excuse me, without doing all that, you just press that little button, and a red light goes off right down on the bottom of your seat, where it can be seen by anybody walking by. Now you're not gonna see it unless you look over. You can still see it, but you have to look over to make sure your light is on, but it's still there. And then somebody's going to come by, and they're going to look at it and just confirm. So you want the fish and chips? Yep. And they write everything down. Now, when it's time to pay for all that, what they're going to do is they're going to just take a card, because they said when you have your order, when you're done with your order, have your card ready. So you're thinking, okay, I know what I want. I got what I want. I'm going to pay for it. Boom. You're done. Well, it doesn't really work like that. They take your card, and it's like opening up a tab at the bar. And let's just say they take your order, you get your food, and somewhere you think, I want one of those cookies. I want a cookie. So you say, let me get a cookie. And I think, because this is my first time there, and I did not know, but I think what you can do is just go ahead and write it on the paper, stick it in front, press the button. They're going to come by. They're going to say, what can I do for, oh, you want a cookie? They're going to bring a cookie. And you're going to be like, well, do I pay for it now? No, it's going on your tab. And they're going to stop that tab about 20 minutes before the movie ends. And then they're going to bring your card with everything that you ordered. And then you're going to sign off on it and you're done. So by the time the movie is over, you can just get up and go. You don't have to stand in lines. You ain't got to wait for them to come by and pick your stuff up, to pay for your stuff or anything like that, right? And if, I think that would only work if you're at a Marvel movie, because at a Marvel movie, you must. And for you newbies out there who have never been to a Marvel movie yet, don't miss some of the most important scenes at the very, 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 very end to give you a hint about what's to come. I'm just saying, okay? But otherwise, if you're ready to go at the end of the movie, you ain't got to worry about somebody coming to get your card, figuring out what you owe or anything else like that. You've already paid for it. They've already closed you out 20 minutes ago, dog, really. And you can go about your business. How awesome is that? Overall, I think it's a great way to dinner in a movie. Now, my husband and I were discussing this on the way home, and I was thinking to myself, this should be the way to go all across the board. But the wise of him, pointed out that wouldn't work for everybody. Not everybody can go and have dinner in a movie. Some people are just, able to go to a movie because the movies themselves are expensive. Okay, they can barely get the movie and the popcorn, let alone dinner and a movie. And everybody's not driving, so being close to the metro is good. So, I mean, it may be a budget thing. It may be a special night that you're saving up. I get it. So there may be times when you can't do that. All right. And I get it. So it is what it is. But if you can save and splurge and treat yourself, honey, go to the it's the Alamo. I'm going to get it right. Trust me. I'm going to have to get it right. The Alamo Drafthouse Cinema. There is one in DC. There is one in Crystal City. Now, let me see if I can get back to the beginning, because I kind of want to tell you about let's go back to the I don't think every theater in there is a big show type experience, meaning I don't think every theater in the cinema is built where you can have food brought to you and have that whole dining experience while you're watching the movie. Okay. But then again, this is my first night here. I'll have to ask my husband, because he'll pretty much know more about the place. Let's see. This is the thing. Like I said, I am going to put the link in my description. And if I forget, it's https:// drafthouse.com. And then you can put DC metro area if you're in the DC metro area. There's a video on YouTube that you can check it out. I would highly suggest, just Google it or YouTube it. It is an amazing place. And they seem to play some of the newer movies and some of the older movies, some of the faves. And it's just like if you were at home and you want to chill and watch a movie, eat some food, and watch one of your favorite movies of all time, or the newest flick that's out. It's like the going out version of Netflix and chill. That's my version. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Let's see. This is what it says from the website. Okay. It says each Alamo Drafthouse location menu features burgers, pizzas, salad, snacks, and desserts prepared fresh from locally sourced ingredients. Plus, the chefs regularly create special menus inspired by classic cinema and big upcoming blockbusters, like the all Pakistani menu created by Kumail Nanjiani for The Big Sick, or a burger shop takeover for the Bob's Burgers movie. They did, like I said, they have some great. I'm looking at some of the pictures, okay, and they just check out the website, y'all. Go to the Alamo Drafthouse and Cinema. It is an amazing experience. You'll be glad you did. And I really wanted to just share that with you guys tonight, because I feel like I've gotten to a point where I want to try something new, and but I want to share it with you guys, because you're my family. You're my TKTV family, and who am I to keep all the goodness to myself? Rude, right? I'm not rude at all. Okay, so that's what I wanted to share with you guys. Again, we were out tonight. We watched Guardian of the Galaxy Part 3. And it was a good movie, really good movie. We ate at the Alamo Draft House and Cinema, a new experience for me. If you guys have already experienced that, somebody drop it in the comments and let me know if you did, where you were, and how you liked it. All right, because I know I wasn't. Well, I was in a theater full of people, so I know it wasn't. I wasn't the only one, right? And we had some good food between the four of us that went. We had some fish and chips. We had some wings. Those wings, y'all, I think it's called the Bourbon Street something or other wings. Crispy on the outside, juicy on the inside, and the seasoning was it was great. It was gorgeous. The fish. The fish was not, sometimes you go out for the fish and chips and it's a little on the greasy side. No, this was good and it was seasoned so well. It came with some tartar sauce and some ketchup and some fries. It was good. They have a lemonade called pure cane sugar lemonade. So I'm thinking that's made from scratch with cane sugar. Then they have the Minute Maid type lemonade that you can get out of can. That's the one that you can get with the bottomless soda. Okay. If they give you the pure cane one, that's not bottomless. You got to pay for each one. Just so you know. I think that's all I got for that one right now. Okay. Like I said, y'all forgive my hair. It's growing back because I got like a alopecia thing going right here. It's called CCC alopecia. And so my hair is starting to grow. It used to be half this length. Used to be half this length the last time I tried to twist it. And this time I twisted it myself because I was bored. I was bored. I'm just getting it grown and thick and sexy. So when I get it braided for the cruise, it's going to look awesome. It's going to look awesome. So there you have it, guys. It was date night or date day. We went to see a great movie in a great restaurant, and they just so happened to be in the same place. I would definitely check this out as we move into from the spring into the summer, and you want to have something to do. It just makes it a little different. It puts a little twist to dinner and a movie. In the meantime, in between time, until I see you guys again, enjoy the rest of your night. Get ready for this awesome week ahead. I know great things are going to happen, and I will see you next time right here on TKTV. Bye.